I'm so glad that I joined the AJ rifle team because it's a very unique sport, and like you get to make a bunch of like new friends out of like from all grades, and they like support you throughout like your journey in shooting. So it's a really great sport.
Well, out of all the sports, I chose the sport of rifle just because, in a way that I'll explain momentarily, the noise of the world goes away a little bit. Having played lacrosse for over a decade in Maryland, where it's very competitive, there's a lot of stress involved with the sport, but rifle is something that's, while it is a team sport, you're on the line, you're by yourself, you control what you do, and when the rifle's in your hands and you're aiming at the target, kind of the rest of the world becomes blurred out and you're just focused on what you're doing. And in a way, it's the most relaxing thing, I think, that I'm a part of. So.
I've been a part of the team for about 5 years. I like that it's an individual and a team sport, and I love the people and the coaches. We're a very fun team, but we can also be very serious. And we know when to be serious and when to be fun. I would say the most important part is that we all get along very well, but we also are very competitive, so we try to push each other to do better and compete with each other and other teams as well.
I think they have like a really nice environment, like everyone just like talk to each other and is helping each other.
I'm so glad that I joined AJ rifle team because it's just like everything you like. If you shoot bad, sometimes everybody's like there to comfort you.
I decided to roll him in the AJ club because I can see that it's like they have like a good organized for everybody that can start from the young age, and they can become like better and better, and if they get a lot better, they can get into like many other open opportunities in his future, like education, go to the good college. I can see he's changed a lot because he get to be like very responsible.
At first I found it nerve-wracking, mainly because they're all amazing and I've looked up to them throughout joining in the past year. But besides aiming higher than I once was, they still have my back and I still can look to them for advice, and they still support me. Besides me joining the team, nothing really has changed as much. So I'm grateful that the environment has not shifted too differently from what it used to be, and I could still reach and aim higher without feeling like no one has my back.
What makes AJ different is that as much as we practice and compete, we're less like strict than the other teams, it feels like. Because some of them are in the range like 24/7, practicing. I mean, I'm not on any of those other teams, but it seems like it's all they focused on is shooting, not the team aspect of it.
I've been with Team AJ for around 6 years, I think. I've been here a pretty long time. A few new faces and some old faces I left. I feel like the team spirit that the Hotshots have, it hasn't really changed. It's still the same culture. I still get the same vibe. I feel like one of the main things is like striving to do better. You've got people around you around the same skill level. Well, it's like, yeah, the competitiveness really makes you want to push yourself, like, oh, well, I'm not really saying this badly, but I really want to be better than that person, or I want to shoot better than that person. I've experienced it before. A lot of people have put me as their target, they've surpassed me. And while it doesn't feel the greatest, it's like, it's made me want to improve more by looking at the people who've surpassed me.
I like being here because of my teammates, and I like interacting with them while I shoot, even though I shoot competitively. But I think overall, hanging out with my teammates is probably the most main thing that I've been coming here and like shooting against with.
Oh, I love my teammates. They're some of the people that I trust the most, not only because they push me to be the best version of myself I can be in rifle, but also outside of rifle as well. You know, off the range, we're there for each other, we can text each other, and it's just a really great environment overall, off the range and on the range. You always want to compete against everyone you're around. That's the nature of the sport, but at the same time, you're always competing against yourself. So no matter how you do, you always want to see other people succeed, but you still want to hold yourself to high standards as well. So it's, while you are competing with each other, it is a very friendly environment as well. And I look forward to that environment because it helps me push myself to be better while also helping everyone around me succeed as well.